I'm Coach Joel Lincoln. This is Game Shots Guys. Today's drill of the day is going to be our transition finishing. This is great. I did this with a big. You can do this with all sizes, all guards. Just do transition finishing. Make sure you're keeping your eyes up. Make sure you control the basketball, put it up off the backboard. Eyes making layups. So make sure your eyes are up. Most layups that don't get above the rim are never going to go away. So make sure the whole ball gets above the whole rim and your eyes are up. Get in the gym, get to work.
For our finishing, we start with a transition finish. So give the ball to the player at half court. They have 2 dribbles to go and finish at the rim. Very important as you're going, players, to keep the ball on the side of your body you're going. So if I'm going right, that means I keep it on my right hip or right armpit. This does not allow the defender to get a hand on the ball, and it keeps our eyes up. So make sure when you're going in to finish that, you're working on a game finish, keeping that ball on your side. It should not come across your belly button. So we worked on 1-foot transition finishes to start. Now we're working on roll 2-foot finishes. You can also do this in transition, but we're working on her power finishes, especially in her team runs a lot of side pick and rolls. So this is an action and an angle she scores at a lot. Again, the 2-foot finish gives us more power, more balance, so if we get bumped. You can also extend this out to half court to where you're going 1, 2, 2-foot finish. And in between each one of these, you're going to get your 50 finishes. You'll get your first 10 in transition. Then you'll either get them in the pick and roll from each side like we did first, or you can do the same thing. Transition finishes off 2. So now we're at 20. Our last 30 are going to come from 10 from passes from the sideline in transition, and then 10 from the middle or slot. So for 30 finishes, she's working on her transition rim running, catching the ball into her hands, keeping her eyes up, taking her eyes to the rim. In between each one of those 10, you want to make sure you're giving that player a quick free throw, so they're not only shooting while tired, but also getting a quick moment to get their breath so they can work at that game pace. You watched it, now go rep it and work to the results you want. Steal this drill. Make sure you have hit subscribe so you stay up to date on all the latest shooting and finishing videos.